Welcome back, everyone, to a brand new awards coverage video here on Max Talks Movies. My name is Max Dinenberg. Today, I am breaking down last night's Screen Actors Guild Awards as the SAG Awards. Last night, the final major award show before the Oscars, which are this upcoming Sunday night, March 2nd on ABC and Hulu. So my name is Max Dinenberg. Welcome back to Max Talks Movies. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. If you're new, if you love talking movies, TVs, award shows, franchises, box office, any one of those things, this is the channel for you because I do reviews for movies and TV, movie franchise rankings, out-of-theater reactions, awards coverage like this, many other videos. So please subscribe, ring the bell if you're new to the channel. Comment down below, how does the SAG Awards affect the Oscars? Do you think this does anything to your overall predictions, or did this really shift your opinion on who will win at the Academy Awards? Let me know at the comment section down below. And also, please, guys, hit that thumbs up button. So I love the SAG Awards going in. This is my favorite awards show, including the Oscars. It's around 2 hours long. It is just focused on the actors. You get scenes for when, they bring up the nominations for each category. They do scenes for each person nominated. And I think it's the perfect award show for even people who have never watched any of these movies, because they get to see the scenes, they get to see clips from a lot of these films. And I think a lot of award shows skip that. But a lot of these people who watch these award shows don't watch these movies, or not, at least not all of them. So I think scenes are important. And yes, the actors aren't actors, more than just, saying that why people get into acting. And it's an award show that you can really see the true meaning of actors voting for actors, and what that means for actors who win these awards. So it's my favorite award show, so I'm happy to be covering it this year. We're gonna have tons of awards coverage though this week as well, because I will be doing an Oscar prediction show, a video, an Oscars reaction show as well. So a couple more videos left for us here in awards season. So I am going to focus this on movies. I will start a little bit with some TV. So for TV-wise, limited series, there was no ensemble, but Colin Farrell won for lead actor for The Penguin. He has been winning multiple awards throughout awards season. The Penguin was not at this past Emmy, so he will get a chance to win, hopefully, an Emmy at this upcoming Emmy season, as well as Jessica Gunning won for Best Actress for Baby Reindeer. This is the last bit of awards coverage for Baby Reindeer. It's their last award show that they are nominated for, as the show has already gone through the Emmys, Golden Globes, and many other award shows. So this is it for Baby Reindeer. My favorite show of 2024. So very happy to see it dominate in the limited series category this season. For comedy, we had some the not surprise was Jean Smart winning her third SAG Award for Hacks. She was in the opening video thing for the show. She was not there to accept the award, as well as not Martin Short, who surprisingly won Best Actor for Only Murders in the Building. He was also not there to accept the award. And then Only Murders in the Building won a SAG Award for Best Ensemble for a comedy series, beating shows like The Bear, Shrinking, Abbott Elementary, and Hacks. So Only Murders in the Building, that was the most surprising win of the entire night, movie or TV. I cover Only Murders in the Building, so I enjoy the show. Certainly season 4 was not my favorite season, but it is nice that the show finally won some awards. This is season 4 of Only Murders, and these are the first major awards the show has won in its 4 seasons, as it has had to lose to shows like Abbott Elementary, Ted Lasso, and The Bear in its first 3 seasons at these award shows. But The Bear dipped for a lot of people in season 3, so knew that wasn't going to be a major contender. But Shrinking was getting a lot of love at this award show, but it ended up being Only Murders in the Building, and seeing Selena Gomez being surprised was very funny. And then drama went to All Shogun for ensemble, as well as Anna Sawai and Hiroki Sanada for actor and actress. So Shogun, like Baby Reindeer, is also now done in its awards campaign, as that is now done its awards season. So Shogun, Baby Reindeer dominated its categories. For now, let's focus on what we're here for, the movie categories, and how it affects the Oscar race. So For supporting, it went to the two people who have swept every single award show, Globes, Critics' Choice, a lot of these different types of award shows, and that is Kieran Culkin for A Real Pain for supporting actor, and Zoe Saldana for Amelia Perez. Now, these two basically have become automatic locks for Best Supporting Actor and Actress at the Oscars. It did seem, even with all of the controversy with Carla Sofia Gascon, the real story this award season for supporting actress is Zoe Saldana winning a possible first Oscar. She's been in the business for over 2 decades, did a lot of studio films, finally got really the role of her career as pertains to awards with Amelia Perez. And she has just been undeniable this award season. A lot of people thought Ariana Grande could be in the mix for Wicked, but it does seem Wicked, not comparing it quality-wise, but just to Barbie's award season, which is Barbie got tons of nominations, but a movie that is a bit, let's just call it, which I hate to do, but a bit too mainstream to win major awards at these award shows. So Ariana Grande could not get into the supporting actress mix. Again, also her first time acting in a major motion picture like this in a big role, while Saldana has been in the business working for over 2 decades. The story there is much stronger to get Zoe her first Oscar. Culkin, on the other hand, has had really no threats in this category. A lot of people, including myself, thought Yura Borisov could be the surprise of award season in supporting actor, especially with all of the momentum that Honora has been getting this award season. But A Real Pain's been getting a lot of love, BAFTAs and the Indie Spirit Awards, not just for Kieran Culkin, but also Jesse Eisenberg for writing. So even though that movie did not get a Best Picture nomination at the Oscars, which makes me think less that Eisenberg will actually win Best Screenplay, it still looks like a lock for Kieran Culkin to win Best Supporting Actors. Again, we don't know who could really surprise in those categories, as those two have been locks. Now, the 2 lead performances felt like one was up for grabs, one was kind of not, but it turned out to be up for grabs. Demi Moore won for Best Leading Actress for The Substance. It has been a back and forth award season, really, between Demi Moore and Mikey Madison. Fernanda Torres did get a win at the Golden Globes, but it does seem like, at least for the front runner's sake, a toss-up between Moore and Madison for Honora and The Substance. And it does, again, the Oscars are always, even though I think Demi Moore is the best performance, it's not always about that. It's also about storytelling, who's going to give the best speech and stuff like that. And this is Mikey Madison, again, also first leading role. If she was the most undeniable performance, she would probably win. But not just is Demi Moore amazing in The Substance, it is another very similar story to Zoe Saldana, even longer, that she's been acting in Hollywood for over 3 decades, has never been acknowledged for her work at any of these award shows until this year for The Substance. For all the wins of the night, she got the only unanimous standing ovation when she won. You can tell that she is extremely well respected in the industry. And actors definitely voting for her is a factor, especially, again, the Oscar voting is closed. So none of these wins, momentum turns into Oscar wins or anything, because, again, the Oscar voting is already closed. So no wins tonight will change any voter for changing their pick or keeping their pick. But Demi Moore, it seems like, is the story of award season if she ends up winning the Oscar, someone who a lot of people wrote off for ever getting back, not just to an awards level, but to just at any level, making big stuff in Hollywood. But Landman has been a massive success on Paramount Plus, and now her career resurgence, I think, could be capped off with an Oscar win. The biggest surprise in the movie category was Timothée Chalamet winning for Best Lead Actor for A Complete Unknown. It has been Adrien Brody's award season. He has won every single televised award show where he's been competing up with Timothée Chalamet. And Timothée Chalamet getting a SAG Award win was very cool. I still think Adrien Brody gave the most dynamic, undeniable performance out of any category of actors this award season. I still think he's the heavy favorite to win at the Oscars. But it's a very cool sign to see Timothée Chalamet get a win here at SAG. And he's given of course, I knew right away that his speech was going to be controversial, because he's talked about in his speech how he he respects everyone in the room, but he is here to be seen and to go down as one of the great actors of all time. He wants to be in the realm of Marlon Brando, Viola Davis, Daniel Day-Lewis, and by the end of his career, he wants to be in that. And he says that this first award that he's gotten is just going to add fuel to the fire to keep pushing him. And I knew a lot of people were going to act like this was a cocky thing for him to say. Honestly, this is one of my favorite speeches I've seen at an award show. I think we're all just tired of these award shows because people just keep saying the same scripted things at these award shows when they win awards. You want to see these people as real human beings and what they actually act like in real life when they win these awards, especially for people like Saldana and Culkin, who've won at every award show. They know exactly what to say, what not to say at these shows. But again, you can tell how surprised Timmy was of winning this. And I thought it was a really cool speech. Actors, when they get to these award shows and they get interviewed, they like to be very unselfish and talk about how they wouldn't be here without all the people around them. And Chalamet did say that, but you just never hear actors ever say that they're here to be the best actor of all time or one of the greats. You just don't hear that. Actors say we want to do this job very well. They want to inspire these people. We just never hear actors say, especially in this public of a forum, that I want to be one of the greats. And I thought it was some people think it's cocky. I don't know if because it's my sports brain in me, but I thought it was a really great speech. And I don't understand why people are offended by it. If you're offended by it, then you also try to then be the best actor of all time. I think he clearly has his goals. A lot of actors, it's not every actor wants to be the greatest actor of all time. They just want to do their thing in Hollywood, have some fun and do stuff like that. But you can tell it is a passion for him, especially because he talked about it in the speech. He spent 5 years prepping and playing the role of Bob Dylan. Again, it's not my favorite performance in this category. I think it was a very good performance. I've seen Chalamet in better stuff, but again, he's one of my favorite actors, so I'm never going to hate when he wins awards. But I thought, his speech has been getting very divisive. I guess that's the type of society we're in now. Every time you feel like something's great going on, like I was thinking at the time, I was like, this is a really great speech. And then I saw on social media, it's like, people are hating this speech. I was like, of course, that is just the society we live in. Every time you feel like something good is going on, society says, actually, it's stupid, arrogant, cocky. I just hated the people who are just knocking the speech. I thought it was a really good speech. You don't really hear actors talk like that. And you could tell that it meant a lot to him to win the award. And he doesn't want to win one. He wants to win many awards throughout his career. And again, he's 29. He's now going up for a second Oscar after losing when he was 22 for Call Me By Your Name. Obviously, he's been in multiple Best Picture films like Little Women, Lady Bird, as well as the 2 Dune films. He is doing very good for himself. So I really did like the speech. But again, as it pertains to award season, again, I don't want to give my predictions on this show because either Friday or Saturday, I will have my Oscars prediction show where I'll give my predictions for each category at the Academy Awards. And then on Monday, I'll give my recap on the winners, the losers, and stuff like that. So honestly, the supporting seems like it's pretty much a done deal. Lead actress is definitely up for grabs. And even though Chalamet won here, it would still be a major upset if he won the Oscar over Adrian Brody. To end the night, Conclave did win Best Ensemble. Now, again, Best Ensemble, everyone thinks is just Best Picture for the SAG. But Best Picture and Best Ensemble are 2 totally different categories. And Conclave, I did think was worthy. I think Honora, a lot of people thought would just continue their train. Honora did not win a single award at this year's SAG Awards. So this was the first award show that finally didn't really give in, as they say, to all the hype for Honora. But I don't think Conclave winning Best Ensemble makes it a threat to win Best Picture. Out of the movies that were nominated, I did think it was the best probably usage of an ensemble. I didn't think Honora was a very good ensemble. Obviously, Wicked. I don't think Amelia Perez should have won ensemble. Why am I forgetting the other one that was nominated? But again, like Doom Part 2, which was a true ensemble, did not get nominated. But out of the ensembles, I thought either Conclave or Nora were definitely worthy to win. And it was also nice to see another different movie win. I think a lot of people, especially when you cover award season, it can be tiring if one movie is winning all the major awards. So Conclave, again, another movie that I love, a movie that I like a lot. Seeing respected actors like Ray Fiennes, John Lithgow, Isabel Rossellini win those SAG was very, very cool. But again, I don't see Conclave winning Best Ensemble, meaning they're now a front runner or major threat for Best Picture at the Oscars. That movie looks like a screenplay Oscar, seems like it's most likely win. But again, we shall see. So that was a fun award show. They showed a lot. They did like a Screams Queen video thing, which I thought was really cool. I actually enjoyed Jane Fonda's speech. There were other clips that I really did enjoy that they did, like the Law and Order stuff. I feel like the TV reuniting of like New Girl. I forget the other ones they did, but I didn't really think that was used very well. But again, overall, I thought this is for me the best award show to watch. It's 2 hours. It's quick. There's barely any commercials. There's no performances. There's no big bits. And if there are bits, like Kristen Bell's famous co-stars, it was like 2 minutes a pop. Like it just weren't that long. And it didn't feel like it dragged the award show at all. And again, you like to see actors winning, getting voted by their actors. You can see how much it means to them. So overall, it's my favorite award show. But don't worry, this is not my last video for award season. I will be doing an Oscars reaction as well as a prediction show this week. So stay tuned. I'll talk to you guys very soon.